All right, welcome. My name is Joel Bork, Senior Threat Hunter at IronNet. With me is Greg Clarkson. Now, we've been impacted by a number of unfortunate events. I know it's a movie series, but this is real world. We're talking about REvil, who have propagated malware through 1,800 plus organizations around the world, and they've been impacted by Kaseya servers. These servers were left vulnerable to DLL search order hijack vulnerabilities, and what this did was it allowed malicious DLLs to be injected in the path of the same directory as Microsoft Defender.
This ransomware attack with the asking point of $70 million was officially the largest so far. But what that tells me is not going to be the largest. In 10 years' time, it's going to be nothing. The next one's going to be 200 million, and so on. So we've got to be prepared that this is going to happen again.
So Greg, talk to me about, lessons learned when it comes to patch management and pushing patches to everything. What is your organization looking at doing?
This is a whole re-architecture of how IT is done, because the big move in IT across the industry is centralization, a single pane of glass where you can see everything. But the abilities to build that single pane of glass creates its own single point of failure and single vector for a security attack. Last time we spoke last month, we spent a lot of time, which is where we want to be in that proactive phase of detecting abnormal behaviors before an event. And I think we unpacked that really well. And unfortunately, this month, we're really focused on how IronNet can help in that forensic bit about answering those difficult questions and having that sort of third-party validation of when a vendor like Kaseya says, well, this is the way it is. You've got another resource that can say, yep, that sounds right, matches the reality of the network. If you have a network detection and response system, does that help?
Okay, hey, if we go back in time, what does that look like? Was there exfil? Well, we know this was a straight encrypt and charge ransom scenario, but others aren't, right? Other ransomware campaigns are, hey, we need to exfil data, and you need to be able to go back into that raw network traffic and understand, hey, did we see flows leaving to these indicators? And if so, how much and what traffic and where from, right? Yeah. And those are things that network detection tools excel at.
And it also helps in that assurance. Like I said, with this principle, I've got everyone out there who's listening, make sure your servers are patched, make sure all your desktops are patched.
Now, you talked about this printer spooler vulnerability. That opens up a whole new window of vulnerabilities across the world, right? And it has yet to be truly abused yet. So understanding that you're building this baseline now, and you need to be consistently aware of what's happening on your network to make sure you're not impacted by that. And if you are, to stop that attack chain in its steps.
The vision of a collective defense in this, if you can buy a tool that not only satisfies your requirements, but can protect others in your sector or others that you care about in your supply chain, I would have thought that's a no-brainer. That's a better way to go from a strategic point of view.
It's the future. I mean, we can't outspend this problem by ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Greg, I'm sorry I have to tell you this. You'll never be able to hire enough cybersecurity professionals to stop REvil, right? Or any other ransomware group. But together, imagine these organizations working together in verticals, in countries across the globe, different cybersecurity analyst talents and skill sets, different tools and visibility across networks, and then bringing that all together to help defend each other. It has to be what we do. It has to be. It's the only way.
Yeah.